There's many things in life that I honestly wish if I could go back now and tell myself certain things that would have helped me. These are the following things that I would tell myself, that I would remind myself and reassure. You know, I know that we need to experience these things to learn, but this is just some advice that I definitely give to my younger self, just about life, just about this journey, emotions, how we live, how we feel, how we speak. So the first one that I wish I knew sooner: just because it's trendy, it doesn't mean you have to do it. So I always used to follow trends back in the day. I'd do what was cool, I'd wear what was cool, I would own what was cool. And this can relate to so many things, you know, even in the self-help world, even in the self-improvement world, or even now the slow living world. There's things that are deemed as trendy, as things that we think we should be doing, that things we may think will improve our life or make us seem more better, or our lives seem more better in some sort of way. And yeah, just because it's trendy, it doesn't mean you have to do it. Explore the outer things, explore what else there is out there for you, explore the things that actually you enjoy doing, that you enjoy wearing, that you enjoy buying or spend your money on, and most importantly, enjoy the things or figure out the things that is worth your time. And it's a big journey of learning, you know, being authentic and figuring out what we can really do, how we can really live to be our authentic selves. It's about going down to our true nature, removing the personas, removing the masks, removing the external material world, and seeing who you really are, your true self. So if I could tell myself back then, I wouldn't have spent as much money as I used to on things. I could have saved so much more money now for my future, for my house, like for a future family. Looking back, I could have used my money more wisely instead of using my money on things that were trendy. And this is my time as well. I could have spent my time doing things more valuable, more things that align with me and my true self. So the next thing that I would tell myself, things I wish I knew sooner: your voice matters, make sure you are heard. Now, I watched a video recently, and his name is Heinz, and in this video he said something that really struck me. He said, "Don't be seen, be heard." And I just thought, I relate to that so much, because, you know, sometimes we want to appear or project to others a certain way. We want to be seen in a certain way instead of actually being heard, like actually expressing your most authentic truth. And as an introvert, as not an ex, but I'm still a people pleaser and so many other things, I've really struggled in my life in actually speaking up for myself and actually like really speaking and expressing the things that I really resonate with, that I find truthful, that my opinion, you know. There's so many times in my life looking back where I didn't speak up. I masked myself, I muted my voice in order to maybe please others, or not want to hurt someone's feelings, or not want to, you know, make them not like me anymore. I was so shy, and I had such social anxiety, and looking back, I would tell myself that. I would say, your voice matters, make sure you are heard. And something my twin sister recently told me, and it really just struck my heart, was she said to me, I just actually had to look in a diary then, but she said to me, you have something that people need. The things we mute, the things we don't share, that, you know, not expressing ourselves truthfully and authentically, we're missing out on that opportunity to, you know, express or inspire or resonate with someone else, something that someone else may need. And I've found my YouTube channel, and especially my Patreon, to really be, you know, have my voice heard. And really express myself truthfully. And honestly, in real life, I'm trying to work on my people pleasing and really being my authentic self. And you know, as I'm getting to 30 years old this year in a few months, you know, it's really just like I'm starting to slowly speak up more and express my truth more, and just being like, no, hey, this is my opinion. Something else that I wish I knew sooner is, it may seem hard now, but you are going to learn something from this. Whenever I get really bad anxiety, whenever something has happened in my life, that something that was an external thing that I couldn't control, as hard as it was at the time, like as hard as it felt, as anxious as I felt, or as sad or nervous or angry or, you know, upset I felt, you know, maybe a week later or the next day, I would always get through it. I would always learn something and look at that thing that happened, you know, look at that thing that maybe someone else did or thing that I did that was silly, or anything really, anything that could happen in your life where it really impacts you in a negative way. Well, you're going to learn something from it. You're going to look back and learn, and the next time, in the next situation or opportunity, you may do things differently. You may need to feel this right now in order to learn, to actually grow. Sometimes it's not always about feeling good, doing the things that make us feel good, that make us feel happy. Sometimes it's about letting ourselves feel those negative emotions. And anger, sadness, grief, are they actually negative? That is their emotions that we've deemed as negative. The emotions that you feel, don't see them as positive or negative. Look at them, feel those emotions, learn from them, reflect on them. So I definitely would tell myself that you're going to get through this, and you're going to learn something from this situation you're currently going through right now. So the last thing I wish I knew sooner is, your time is valuable. Set boundaries and use it wisely. I'm still actually figuring this out and trying to use my time better and stop using my time to please others or do what everyone else is doing, or, you know, slowly breaking out of old habits and old patterns in my life. And looking back, I wish I could have maybe used my time more in a valuable way that made me recharge my batteries, or made me learn or grow, or made me feel joyful, made me slow down a bit and have some me time, you know. I think for me personally, this my time, I'm trying to get out of a old mindset and habit of, well, I can do what I want now, I'm old enough now, I'm an adult, I can say no to things, I don't have to do these things anymore, you know. Just because everyone else is doing these certain things, it doesn't mean I can do it. Just because I may seem the odd one out, or the one not having fun, or the one not doing what everyone else is doing, it doesn't say anything about me at all. It says more about the others, you know what I mean? If someone's gonna like be angry at you, or, you know, laugh at you or something just because you didn't do what everyone else is doing with your time, doesn't mean anything at all. You know, I'm still going through this. Maybe I wish I could have told myself this even 6 months ago, or even a year ago, you know. I'll probably even tell my future self this certain thing. Your time is very valuable. Don't waste it trying to please others and do what everyone else is doing and do what is deemed as trendy. Use your time more valuable. It is so precious. Don't waste your time anymore. Do the things that are really valuable to you, that your time, your energy, your space, it's important. And stop letting other people and stop people crossing your boundaries. So they're the 4 things that I wish I knew sooner, and hopefully maybe these things can help you in any way in your life, or things you're going through or you may have gone through. Life is a journey. I know we've got to go through things to learn things, and it's going to be hard, you know, it's not always going to be happy. I'm really enjoying my minimalist and slow living lifestyle. It really just resonates with me, and it complements my true self, you know, my inner child self. Like, I really love it, and, you know, it's learning how to properly use my time more wisely around them, and letting go of the things that no longer serve me. I hope you can learn anything from this at all. Alright, love you all so much. Bye.